Okay, guys, welcome back. We're talking England now, okay?
Yeah.
A little bit of a break from the Lions. It feels nice and relaxed,
It does,
doesn't it?
yeah.
Talking about England.
I thought it was a great performance from England.
You watched this one?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did watch this one. It was great. I think both games against Argentina have been really nip and tuck. It could go either way. It's
great
been left
watching.
down. Yeah, it's been superb. And what an advert for the game of rugby. High scoring, chucking it around.
Ironically, it's like a Super Rugby game, and the Lions series aren't.
yeah, it is. I thought England were superb. George Ford, wow.
Well, he backed up. I said that was the best I've seen him play last week.
Yeah.
Even as well this week. Plus that awesome drop goal from a difficult angle.
Yeah, exactly. And I think he's stepped up by not having Farrell outside him.
Yeah.
He's really got to marshal the game and take it by the scruff of the neck.
And by all accounts, he is running the show.
Yeah. And wow, has he done that. Danny Care, I thought again.
Yep.
Brilliant. Those two in tandem have actually worked out.
Big chance
really
for Care,
well.
that is. He's number one now on this tour, and he's stepped up and he's looked like a number one.
Yeah,
Some
exactly.
decent box kicks as well, which has been his area of weakness.
I think for me, the two standout players from the game were Mike Brown, who we've given a lot of stick to, but he was outstanding, and Chris Robshaw.
Yeah. I mean, Mike Brown, I said last week, he needs to carry the ball in two hands more, look to link up more, and he did that. I don't know if someone had been saying the same thing to him. The try he created for Francis was brilliant. Basketball catch on the run, change his angle, look to get his hands through the contact, change the ball into one hand.
Superb.
He was thinking about it early on.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, and changed the angle of where he was running to suck in a few more defenders.
And he did another lovely break, draw and give to make a try. So fair play. He wants to keep hold of his 15 shirt for England, and I like that.
Yeah, wow, did he do it?
Yeah, brilliant.
Chris Robshaw, I thought was... wow, what a game.
The guy can work, the guy can play.
Yeah.
Him and Underhill, very physical partnership there.
Yeah.
I would say, actually, before we get too carried away about these two games, the defensive organisation from both sides hasn't been great at times. There have been some proper muck-ups, particularly on England's right-hand edge. Not great at all. So it makes maybe the attacking plays look a bit better. The Lions... defence in the Lions series from New Zealand sides as well is a lot better. So
I think it's decision making as well, isn't it? The Argentinian try from the Francis little grubber through. Yeah, I think it was pretty poor.
Very poor.
You've got limited options. Just take it into contact.
We're not saying it was all awesome, but it was certainly good to watch.
No, exactly.
Underhill and Curry, 2 sevens. There we go. We found them.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Who's going to come out on top? You never know how it's going to go.
It's an interesting one.
That was what we wanted.
I thought Underhill and Robshaw as a pairing, as a combination, they were immense. The amount of times they were turning over ball, and both of them are right on the edge of the
proper
ruck.
Hunting. Yeah. I mean, I would say, having just seen them once each, Curry's possibly a little bit more of a classy player, a little bit quicker on his feet, a bit more athletic, and Underhill's a bit more stocky, right on the ball, powerful.
Really powerful.
He's a bit older as well, so I'm sure that will come with Curry. But those two we needed. That is the big bonus.
It's nice to see them coming through and playing well as well.
I thought Williams had a good game, actually. The young prop showed in the loose a lot more.
Showed he's quite quick.
And I thought in the first game, I thought his big lad might be a bit lumbery. He really has showed up there.
Yeah, and I think Argentina definitely had to go forward in the scrums in the first half, and when the replacements came on, scrummage in the second half was great from both sides, I thought.
Absolutely. I'll just take you through one play to show how well Ford makes this England team play, because if Farrell had come back from the Lions tour, number 110, playing amazing. Farrell hadn't had a great tour. Maybe the pressure's on to say, okay, we'll go Farrell, Teo, 10-12. But Ford has said, no, I am the man at 10. Okay, off the top line out for England, shortened line out, gives it to Ford. As soon as the ball leaves the line out, obviously line out's over, so Ford's on the move. He takes that back line with him. The two spare forwards on his shoulder, the spare forwards on his shoulder, including Hughes, he takes them right to the face of the line, right into the defence. They know he's dangerous because he scored length of the pitch last week. And he puts Hughes through a hole because they're worried about him, plus there's pull behind options. So you don't get any better off the top ball than that.
No, exactly.
Because they've gone through the tackle, the big men, Launchbury and Ewells, come screaming round the corner. You coach people to hold their lines, keep their depth, but when you play like that, you don't need to. Because they just scream round the corner, full pace, took the ball, Launchbury hands through the tackle, offload, Ewells try. Doesn't get any better. The point is, Ford attacking the line, makes that happen.
Yeah, it does. And his passing game, I think, over the last year or so, since Eddie Jones has come in, I think he's gone up a notch. I think his ability to pick the right pass in the right situation.
He's relaxed and he's confident. That is the key. I think he always had the ability, but it's just that pure confidence in your game to do that.
Yeah, I agree.
So impressive.
Yeah, they were great.
To be fair, Argentina came straight back and scored a great try, and our defence was rubbish. But hey, that's who's counting? That's for the Argentinian guys to review.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, so I think this tour has done exactly what it needed to do.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Senior players stepped up. Some youngsters coming in. Shame we didn't see a couple of other youngsters, but it's only 2 games.
Yeah, I think for me, I'd like to see another number 8 coming out, just in case something happens to Hughes. Billy's not available at the moment. I'd like to see a third option coming through.
True, but I mean, we do have 2 top quality number 8s.
Yeah, 20s, isn't he, I suppose?
Yeah, possibly. 20's got absolutely smashed by New Zealand. Fair play, New Zealand.
Yeah.
If the 20s had the players the seniors had the under 20s there, maybe it would have been closer.
Yeah.
But hey, and the women's team have overtaken New Zealand as number 1 in the world.
Yeah.
So looking good in the England camp.
It is positive.
Very positive. Okay, so comment below on that game. Anybody else that we missed you think played really well? There's going to be some of the Lions are going to be rested for the November series, so we should see some of these guys again.
Yeah, which I think it's going to be really nice to see, and it's a nice selection dilemma for Eddie Jones having 3 or 4 players per position to pick from.
Yeah, and next big event for England's the EPS squad. Who's going to make it in there? Are Curry and Underhill going to make it in there, or just one of them?
Yeah,
we will see.
Maunder at 9 as well is another interesting call.
Yeah. Okay, guys, great stuff. Until next time, we'll see you later.